What's up, guys? I wanted to get this video out before the Astros game started because I didn't want to talk about any negative shit, no negative energy when the Astros are playing. Let me get this bag started. So, I wanted to talk about the mail ban. I'm actually going to bring up yet another article. This article dropped on Marijuana Moment. It says 56 minutes ago, actually. So, very, very recent. And a lot of people, some of this is to really clarify from before. A lot of people were like, y'all told me the mail ban was going to happen. We still get shit shipped. Guys, I'm not in the government. I don't work for any of these agencies. Literally, I read the same articles as everyone else, but I try to just give my perspective and give what I've been hearing and stuff like that. But this is really talking about like CBD and marijuana vapes as well. And I can get into this as, a little bit more. So ends, this is like the big thing. First, limitations on electronic nicotine delivery system or ends. It defines the term as any electronic device that through an aerosolized solution delivers nicotine flavor or any other substance to the user inhaling from the device. And so any other substance is a ridiculous term. Or a ridiculous phrase. Any other substance? Come on. So, like any other substance? And so later in the article, they talk about how hemp and things like that are clearly defined, obviously, as any other substance. Right here, it goes without saying that marijuana, hemp, and their derivatives are substances. Well, of course, they're fucking substances. Everything's a substance. But the agency further clarified that hemp containing up to 0.3 THC is federally legal and generally mailable, but only to the extent that they're not incorporated in the ends product or function as a component of one. As such, while business can generally mail out legal hemp-derived products, that's only the case that they're not vaping products. So obviously, all the hemp-derived stuff that's nationally legal, at least that's currently nationally legal, will still be able to be shipped, but not vapes. But at the same time, like I've talked about before, it all comes down to how much it's enforced. It all comes down to how much USPS actually has the ability to go through and catch all these packages. Because this affects me. If Delta 8 can't be shipped, like how I do a lot of reviews about vapes and all that type of stuff. So how can I even do reviews and do a lot of the stuff that I do if this isn't going to be available? So we're going to have to really see if this is true. And this is by Marijuana Moment. I like to give them credit because this is where I got the Kyle Yeager from Marijuana Moment. Great articles. But as I was talking about earlier, any electronic device delivers nicotine flavor, any other substance inhaling from the device. So, like, guys, that's tough. And so they'll still be able to ship to businesses, but they're even talking about the rates are going to be higher, stuff like that. They're limiting amount in some places. I'll go back to the article just so I'm not spewing out bullshit. Limited exceptions to Maryland. Vapes can be shipped within the states of Alaska and Hawaii. Verified businesses can mail vapes between each other or to government agencies. Companies can send products from consumer testing, public health purposes, and individuals can ship up to 10 ends for non-commercial use per 30-day period. And this is with being said that all the other companies have already banned it. So USPS is really the last frontier, which was readily easily available to ship all these different types of vapes and stuff like that. And with it saying any other substances in there, like for it to be CBD and things that really help people, it's so fucked up to me. Of course, there remains an open question about how vigorously the law will be enforced, particularly around products that lack state or federal excise taxes. Punishments of violating the law can be swift and severe, so retailers should think carefully about trading a short term buck for potential legal troubles before a federal judge. So, guys, we're going to see how this really affects the market. Yeah, you're going to have to get them while we can. It seems like the government is attacking it for some reason. While we get closer to marijuana legalization, they're still doing all this bullshit. So even like CBD vapes, any type of vape system, you can only get it flower, dab, stuff like that. No vapes or disposables, evidently. And this is on the back heels of like the Texas news earlier. Like this article came out less than an hour ago, like 56, 57 minutes ago. That's why I'm doing it now, just because I saw it. I was like, I'll get back on live. Definitely based off money. Yeah, but a lot of people use vapes. Like that's very common. Vapes and edibles to me were the top two used in the Delta 8 space. So yeah, we can still get tinctures and stuff like that. That's definitely dope though. That we can still get other forms. We can still get the flower. We can still get the moon rock, stuff like that. Just no vapes. And hopefully they don't come down on Delta 8 too hard here soon, just as a whole. That would suck. Because that is really like the hope and what a lot of cannabis markets and a lot of these illegal states are holding on to is like these Delta 8 markets. Guys, if you like some of these updates on the news that's coming out and stuff, please feel free to hit the like button. These are a little bit different lives than usual, but I was really sitting here with Nicole. I was like, I want to talk about it, but she was like, just do it right there. I was like, whatever. Laptop was already here. Just grab the mic and just kind of read this article with you guys because do I know if these things are going to be enforced? Hell no. But I also want people to be informed and to know what type of punishment can come with some of these things. Tidbits, I agree. No, it hasn't been distillate. It's only vapes. Vapes and yeah, vapes and disposables. Still vapes, but you know what I mean. Like the cart and disposables. But that sucks. I'm gonna be on here a little bit, then I'm probably gonna go work out maybe a little bit, get sobered up, watch the game some, and then do a review later. Because I do want to do some reviews and show some of these. I have some vapes that I want to review more for you guys. Like I want to do some HHC, some more THCP and stuff like that, especially as it's still available to be shipped. Because that fucking sucks that it's not available to be shipped. And so if it is the case that it's really about to start being locked down, and it might not be the case, it easily might not be the case. But if that is the case, I do want to give you guys still the best options possible. I think I'm gonna do an HHC review today, tidbits. Actually, I think I plan on doing an HHC review today. Yeah, don't take flower. No, they've all already been banned. USPS was the last one that allowed it. Because it was federal law that came into effect. That's why USPS was the last one standing, because since they're like the only real government organization, like it's the slowest. So it took the longest for them to kind of come to these decisions and shit and how they were going to crack down on it. But they for sure decided to hoe. What do you mean by their own shipping company? It's illegal to ship vapes. So like in the US, so it doesn't really matter. It's like technically illegal to ship vapes in the US. It's really just if it can be enforced in the mail rooms. Like there aren't companies that are made to ship vapes. Obviously, you could put something in any box you want and have them ship it, but if they catch it, it's illegal technically. There's been some bad news today. Hopefully, the Astros do good to counteract this shit. Between Texas and this all-out assault on Delta 8 vapes, it doesn't seem like a lot of the government is pro-cannabis still, which is, I swear they're pro-cannabis. They're just pro putting them all the money in their own pockets. But it is what it is, I guess. Hope you guys who are on the live stream have been having a good Wednesday so far. I'm sure we could tidbits, but I don't know if they really care unless that letter has a lot of cash in it. That's what's up, tidbits. Like if it's in vape form, it's all banned from shipping, technically. If I'm being shipped. Because even CBD, so CBD is like not bottom of the barrel in terms of product, but like bottom of the barrel in terms of regulation, and they're still saying CBD is banned under this. So anything that's psychoactive for sure. Yeah, people are gonna have to stock up if they like cards, or they're gonna have to make their own cards, like he's talking about. So these next few days, I'm gonna present a lot of cards to you guys, and probably just so you guys can make the best decisions as they start to go away potentially. Yeah, if y'all fuck with the vapes, if y'all fuck with the Delta 8, CBD, anything, it's anything. Like that's the craziest thing. Like CBD vape could literally be for so many people help. And they're talking about, and if it doesn't get enforced, I don't want you guys coming to my DMs and blaming me for spending money though. Please. Please do not do that, because I do not know what's going to happen. What I do know is the USPS is announcing that they're becoming more strict. How strict that is, I have no idea. I have no idea. I just be trying to relay the information to people so people don't end up like that lady in College Station who just facing a felony for a Delta 8 cart. Because that shit's fucked up. I've been in that situation and I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Unless they were actually dangerous. I mean, in Texas, concentrates are a felony. And they charge with a Schedule 1. This is in College Station, so this is in Texas. It's a city in Texas. It's where Texas A&M is. Yeah. People anywhere where weed's illegal, where people like smoking weed, which is everybody, deal with bullshit when it comes to it. Yeah, that sucks. I faced a felony charge for a pen, but I got it beaten throwing a lot of money at a lawyer. But it was because like I was fighting with like an empty pen. That's why I make these videos and shit. Cause I'm like, bro, nobody should have to deal with that bullshit. That shit sucks. Cause at the end of the day, that shit is not a lesson. It's nothing but just fucking expensive. I mean, if anything, it's just the most expensive lesson in your entire life. But you don't learn anything. Oh my goodness. So guys, definitely be safe out there. I can't stress this enough. Go Astros. Last night, I was just watching the updates on my phone. I wasn't even watching it live because I was just barely keeping my eyes open. But in the 8th inning, I saw us rallying. And in the 9th inning, we finished the game off. I was like, fuck yes. And then I just passed out. I didn't even see the fucking. I was like, no way they come back 7 runs in the bottom of the 9th. So I just went to sleep. That was a great way to end my Tuesday. Then I wake up and learn about my home state of Texas fucking up. But good thing I don't live there anymore, though. I'm fortunate to not live there anymore. But regardless, guys, y'all stay up. Once again, go Astros. And we'll see coming up here soon how strict this male vape ban's gonna be. I'm gonna get back on here and do some more reviews here soon for you guys. I plan on there being an HHC review coming this evening. If not, then in the morning. See you guys.